we're at PAX. We're in Nintendo's area right now, hanging out with Pokemon players. And one of the things that Nintendo brought to the show is the new Nintendo 2DS. They just announced it. It's a 2D only version of the Nintendo 3DS. We're going to do a little hands-on time and see what we think. Obviously, you can see that this is a very different design from the Nintendo 3DS that we know, and it's a slate-style design. As opposed to the clamshell folding design of the Nintendo 3DS. But it's got everything that you would need to play a Nintendo 3DS game. It's got touchscreen on the bottom, it's got 4 face buttons, analog stick, and a D-pad. It's got some big shoulder buttons up here on the upper part of it. It's got the mic, home button, start and select button have been moved over to the side. New on this model is a sleep switch. Normally you would just close the 3DS to put it into sleep mode, but now it's just kind of a hard switch. It's not like a slider. It's like a toggle, so you just flip it back in there. Stylus pops out over here on the side. SD card and a volume slider is right over here. And cards go in the top. And as you can see, we're kind of tethered to a tether right now. It's a hot item. It's unreleased, so it's got a little security device on the back. So we don't really have a great sense of the weight of it. According to Nintendo specs, it's just slightly heavier than the regular 3DS, but lighter than the 3DS XL. I've been playing with it for a little while, and it plays just like a Nintendo 3DS. There's really no difference. The only difference is that you've got a different layout for some of the buttons and the shoulder buttons and the sticks as they relate to kind of the size of the device and where you put your hands. So holding the device like this is a little bit different, but if you're buying this for an entry-level 3DS or 2DS owner, they're not going to really. It feels fine. It feels good in the hands. Analog stick feels good, but face buttons feel good. We're playing a little New Super Mario Bros. 2 right now. It's a good benchmark game, I guess. One thing I'm not super crazy about is the D-pad. I prefer the clickier style D-pad of the regular Nintendo 3DS. And this one feels a little bit softer. I actually haven't spent much time with the 3DS XL, so I don't know how this compares to that. But I will say that this is just a little bit softer feeling, slightly mushier than the clicky style of the D-pad on the regular 3DS. But otherwise, it plays just like the Nintendo 3DS that we know and love right now. There's only one real other functional difference that I'm aware of, and that is that to turn off the wireless communication on this thing, normally you'd have a little slider on the side or a little toggle switch on the other 3DS, but this one is actually done on the software side, and I'll just show you quickly how that's done. Just hit the home button, and now you've got this little wrench icon, and that's not really something you have on the current 3DS. You tap it, you can turn on and off wireless communication, screen brightness. But that's pretty much it. Everything else is the Nintendo 3DS that you know and love. It just feels a little bit different in the hands. Despite the kind of like lower budget style price of the thing, it actually feels really solid and feels pretty good. The only other thing that I'll point out is that it only has one speaker, so it's outputting mono audio out from the device, but it's got a headphone jack and that output stereo. So that's the Nintendo 2DS. It's pretty much in a nutshell. I certainly couldn't not recommend it. If you're looking to buy, a pretty inexpensive entry-level model for this thing, you don't care about the 3D. It's a pretty good little device from what I played. It's out this October. It's $129.99 US, and check it out.